And welcome back, one and all. My name is Eltimar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights 2, where we left off last time. We're about to go meet up with a dragon, so that's interesting. It's going to be something neat, hopefully. We'll see what happens. So, as you guys I'm sure have just watched, we learned from Amangero that there is a red dragon that fought the King of Shadows back in the day, lost, but might have some information about the sword, so we do have to bring Zaev with us. So we're going to leave Cora behind, and we'll bring her. And we are going to Nullaloth's Valley. That is our goal. I must have Zaev in order to visit there. Amangero cannot be in the party. Oh, okay. So we are bringing Cora, Sand, and Kelgar. Good enough group for me. That's fine. Because, oh right, because Amangero did not get along well with the Red Dragon. Apparently, that transcends time.
We have been climbing for some time, but I feel that our destination is near.
Oh, sorry, he or she is not a red dragon, it is a crystal dragon.
Ah, look there. It is the path that Amangero spoke of, the one that winds like the tail of a great beast.
More likely the tail of a great dragon. We'll find out soon enough. Let's quick save. We haven't actually saved for a while, so we probably should. Let's see what we can do. Probably face off against some red dragons. Luckily, red dragons, not too bad for us. Oh. Except for random earth elementals that appear out of nowhere. $205 experience is actually not bad. Can we rest here? I hope we can, because... Oh good, we can. Otherwise we'd be burning our spells way too fast. Although we don't have very much further to go until the clearing. So... that's also a good thing. Possibly one more rock elemental in the way. Also, could be nothing. That is a crystal heart. And an ore vein. Cool.
Life grows thick here, even in the middle of these dead mountains.
Well, this is more than a little surprising.
It must be the presence of the dragon spirit that makes this place possible. Know that we should continue our search. The dragon cannot be far.
That means other dragons might be near too. I'm gonna go grab that ore before something stops me. Also, there's a cliff edge over there.
This crystal. It is shaped like the heart of a dragon. I do not think we should harm it, since that could serve only to anger the dragon.
This... or perhaps we can use this heart to our advantage.
Know that perhaps.
Alright. It would appear that there is a little bit of action going on here. We got some greater water elementals. And a horned devil that's on our side, luckily. Strange. Powerful beings seem to gravitate to this object. In fact, wait, look, other beings are present. There's a dragon up there. There's another dragon up there. That might be the same dragon.
Know that I feel a great energy coming from this crystal. Dragonkin must be drawn to it and covet its power. They watch us for now. We must be careful.
Okay, let's go get the ore we wanted, and also let's rest. We can't examine it, it's too far away. Where's the other one? Can't see it. only see one of the dragons, but there were clearly two looking down upon us. Let's see if we can use the dragon heart. This crystalline structure shimmers ever so slightly. Let's examine it. The crystal shows signs of wear due to age, although it's difficult to see past the surface layer. There appears to be movement underneath. Let's walk away for now. I think if we attack it, we're going to be facing off against some dragons, which might be worthwhile, but we'll see what happens on the edge over here first. But maybe we'll fight it, we'll see. Oh, another Elder Earth Elemental.
Seems we have new friends.
Oops.
Listening, really.
Okay, I just wanted to check his spells.
To your weapons, and don't let up.
We should save. Guys, come on. Get out of the incendiary cloud. There we go. I just wanted to rest. It's a disembodied head.
Dare to disturb me here? Were I not chained to this deathless existence, I would scatter your shattered bodies to the winds for your trespass. Yet instead, you roam unchecked within my remains, like parasites. What promises shall you make this time?
You are the Great Wyrm himself. We've been looking for you.
You no doubt come at the heels of your masters, though they are not present.
Masters, we come of our own will.
Lies! Why else would you be here in this, one scar in the earth, were it not at the command of the Ilfarn? I may rest upon the brink of death, but do not think me blind to what transpires on my grave. You are here because you again need my help, though you always refuse the price. Did you think you could cage a power of the plains?
You don't
I
understand.
will show you what it means to be caged. Together we shall remain here, to contemplate, to despair, to rot. I have been here for millennia. How long do you think you will last, mortal?
I will tear apart the rocks here if need be. No answer. We are here to seek help against a great evil. A powerful being of shadow threatens us. We must be allowed to pass.
Shadow? What shadow?
The King of Shadows has returned to this plane. Know that if he is not stopped,
This changes things. While I hate the Ilfarn, that is but a pale flame compared to my hatred for the King of Shadows. I have not heard that cursed name for a lifetime.
Who are you then?
My name is Nololoth Karagazant, but I know the weaknesses of the minds of mortals in shaping such words. You may settle with Nololoth. Once I was a great power, an ancient being of crystalline might. Once, now no longer.
Nololoth, you were the worm of legend that fought the King of Shadows.
Then you are the one we seek after all.
Are you or are you not of Ilfarn?
No, the Ilfarn are long dead.
Dead. then my last shreds of hope go along with them. It is a wonder that the endless decades have not driven me mad. I have waited for them for thousands of years. I was promised a new life, and instead, I have been abandoned, left to languish in this insignificant crack in the world. And when an eternity had passed, another fragile mortal appeared, no doubt seeking power. He called himself Armangero and claimed to be of Ilfan.
Why did this man come out here?
He pretended to bring good news, that the glorious Ilfan Empire had returned to restore me to life. But what he wanted, I will never know. He asked me questions about my past and what happened long ago, and then left. If you are not of Ilfan, why have you come here to torment me?
Your enemy, the King of Shadows, never died.
I would never fight it again, even if I could. And how am I to help, as impotent as I am now?
I was told you may know how to repair silver swords.
Of course. Your weapon was broken by the King of Shadows, was it not? Of silver swords I know but little. The Githyanki jealously guard their secrets. But I do know about the King of Shadows' tactics, how it breaks an opponent.
Then please tell us what you know.
Your adversary spreads its influence by corrupting its targets, until they no longer resemble what they once were. Eventually, all one can see is the shadow. It grows long and distracts us from what casts it. But a shadow can never become more than a weak outline. It may stretch and grow fearsomely large, but always must it circle its master. Your blade is no different. If the sword is to be made whole again, you must look past the pale shadows its broken pieces cast, and find the center from where the shadow emanates. If you do not, then there is no way in which the sword may be reformed.
He actually knows quite a bit about silver swords, just saying. In my village, there was a scar on the earth where the sword was broken.
Then that is where you must go now, mortal.
But I cannot go there. It is deep within the claimed lands.
It will be perilous, but I believe we can use the song portal from the Ilfarn ruins to reach the Guardian ruins on the outskirts of West Harbor.
I can see from your eyes that this is what you came for. Now, I must ask of you. Always I have been promised recompense at a later date. Even now, my mind verges on insanity with the long years. For tolerating your presence, I make but one demand. Kill me.
You wish us to end your life?
This life is an abomination, and I am no longer content to wait for chance to rescue me from the void.
I understand. No one suffered for so long.
To kill me, mortal, you must simply destroy my heart. Be warned, it attracts many beings of power that feed from it, as you have already noticed.
I have.
My body is no more, but in its place, a new kind of life has sprung into being. My heart is all that remains. The last shreds of my life reside within. You may harm it now that I wish it to be so. Go now. I tire of everything.
Has to be a boring life, just chilling for thousands of years. See, it wouldn't be so bad to live for thousands of years. I'd want to do that, as long as I wasn't stuck in, like, a caldera. Alright, let's kill this heart. I have a feeling things are going to go really bad for us really fast, though.
Let us grant it sleep at last.
It's no noble being, but it has lived long enough.
Hurry. Other beings may be drawn to the crystal as we speak.
Like the dragon? Back, dragon. We faced your kind before. Well, that's just unfortunate.
These dragons have only rage in their eyes. Words will not avail us here.
Good. I prefer killing dragons in pairs. Let's go. How much life does this thing have? I can't even tell. Well, that one died. I don't even know how. But whatever. Hey, there's an amulet of natural armor. Why can't I loot that one even though it's not dead? Oh, I'm looting this one. I see. Did I run out of space? No. It's the Sly Blade. Ooh. It's actually a nice longsword. I might even use it. It has stone skin on it. It's very annoying. Oh, now it's dead. So not a very hard fight. Two dragons, no big deal. Now, is that Sly Blade better than what we're using? 1d6 negative energy damage on hit Doom level 10 and enhancement plus 3 versus enhancement plus 3 or enhancement plus 5 versus undead and 1d6 extra damage to undead. So I think this sword is better. Also, it looks pretty cool. Take a look. It's all like black glowy. Alright, sorry, my thing crashed for a second there, and I think this was destroyed, right? Yeah, it's already destroyed. So what happens is the dragon thanks us for letting him die, and he moves on with his life. So he's gone. We let the crystal dragon die. I don't know why my encoder stopped working at that particular moment, but that was marginally annoying. Anyways, no big deal. No harm lost. The dragon went away, he's happy, he went to oblivion, he called us compassionate beings, and wished us luck against the King of Shadows. We're gonna need it, because, you know, King of Shadows are bad. But now we know how to reform the Silver Sword, and that is important. But first we need to figure out how to get out of this place. It's a very long and windy path. It would suck to be stuck in a caldera like this, though. I mean, it's pretty, but can you imagine not being able to leave ever? I could not do that. It would get very boring, and your only companions are like mindless power-seeking dragons, like the two we killed, or shitty adventurers who want your power, or elementals, which aren't particularly interesting either. Let's go see if we can get to the Shadow King's fortress. Let's use Wolf's minion. I heard a cat. Also, my puppy is not barking tonight. It's really good. I ran him just like tons. Hopefully he'll just be passed out sleeping for a while. He also had a bath today. He wasn't happy about that, but I don't care. Why am I going inside the keep? Oh yeah, we can use the song thing, but we're gonna go talk to Kana and stuff. Well, what a surprise. I have just received a summons for you from Axel. He claims he just wants to talk. Since his assassins failed him, he probably wants to lure you into a trap. You're probably right. It's up to you if you want to take the risk, but this meeting could be the best chance to get him off your back once and for all. Well, where is he? Let's talk to Kana too. We haven't talked to her for a bit. Captain, I received word of the dragon sword you found. While you were away, I dispatched some grey cloaks and peasants to recover it. Because of poor security outside the keep, our men were ambushed by bandits as they returned. However, your grey cloaks proved much better trained than the bandits and were able to repel the attack. The bandits only got away with a few chests of treasure. I have added the treasure to your coffers to do with as you see fit. Give me a report. Time has passed as 45%. The keep's funds are 174,627 gold. Our income is 4,627. We have no recruits. Our morale is low. Our peasant civility is average. Our grey cloak civility is low. Our training is the best. Our unit strength is low. Weapons are the best. Armor are the best. No special things going on. Captain, it's time to set out our tax collectors in our land. We will need to organize the men to escort them. Your orders? Any special missions? It's past time to collect the year's taxes. Just a light tax, I don't care. Do you have any other general instructions? Let me write something down for the Herald to read at every town. Every man must do his part in these turbulent times. I am sure your words will be inspirational to them. Anything else? Tell them that their taxes will be lowered later. Ask them for donations to the efforts. It will be as you order, Captain. Any other instructions? Nope. Some farmers are in dire circumstances, others obstinate, and others will outright lie. Often tax collectors are very persuasive. But how tax collectors deal with these situations varies. How would you like to have your men proceed? Obey the laws and act as tax collectors should. The collectors must be critical of the stories they hear and inflict no serious harm. All men will be put on the special assignment to guard and protect the tax collectors. It shouldn't take them long to return. I'll send the orders. That pushed us forward a little bit in terms of time. Man, I can't believe our morale is super low. And we have no recruits. That's not exactly ideal. Oh well, whatever. We're gonna go do the thing. We're gonna go deal with Mr. Axel. He needs to be taught a lesson. This video has been full of violence. We killed some dragons. We killed an ancient crystal dragon. Why didn't we take Wolf? Oh, whatever. Wolf's minion. Anyways. We're now gonna go kill Axel. Or at least go talk to him. We'll see what he says. I hope we get to kill Moira too. Just because. Why wouldn't I? It seems like so long ago we just arrived in the docks and had to choose between the Grey Cloaks and the thugs. A lot has happened since then. Now we can just kill them all indiscriminately because we are way higher level than they are, I think. Like, we're level 17. 3 more levels and I think we max out at Neverwinter Nights 2 base game. And you can go higher than that in Mask of the Betrayer and the other expansions. We're not taking Zaev with us, we're taking Amangero. Let's go to the Merchant Quarter. What are we at for time? We're at 23 minutes or so. A little over 23 minutes. So we have a little bit of time left. Isn't Axel's place like right here? Yep. Let's go see Axel. Let's also quick save. I'm sure this is going to be a conversation thing. Hey there, Captain. Axel's waiting to see you. Go on in. Don't even need to lockpick the door. He's waiting for us. Good. We can show up and kill him. Oh, our people are waiting outside.
I heard of your arrival. Has Nasher called you here to Neverwinter?
I thought you may have had a problem with Moira you needed help with.
I do not need help with Moya. I am requesting you deal with her. Do you understand? I fear you do not, but I am not surprised. We have had difficulties in communication lately. The matter of tribute, for one.
More communication in matters would please me. It's often a sensitive subject.
And such sensitivities have no place in a conversation between businessmen. Otherwise, one might take offense and do something rash. But enough of this. I heard that your own people in your keep attempted to kill you. My condolences. I heard of the matter from Uncas.
Uncas didn't say anything to you about it. You knew because you sent them.
I think you'll find the last thing I desire is you removed from your post. You are worth much more to me alive, and close to Nasher. So on to the matter at hand. My left hand, in fact. Moya. Regretfully, she has strayed, and I need her brought to heel. She and her men have chosen to cause trouble in the docks. Shipments for the war and your keep are being disrupted. And without such supplies, I fear the war effort will be lost before it begins.
So where is she?
She is said to have a safe house in the merchant district. Find it and deal with her.
Where's the safe house?
That, I'm afraid, you will have to discover for yourself.
Why can't you tell me where it is?
I cannot send any of my men to track it down without being discovered. Their faces and movements are too well known. You have been away for some time. Perhaps you will have better luck than I. I suggest trailing one of her men. Among many of Moya's failings is a standing order to have her men constantly reporting in to her.
Yes, you and her seem to be much alike that way.
Amusing. I hope you are able to deal with Moya and not the other way around, for I will miss your wit. Normally her underlings would apply some measure of discretion, but the panic in the air has inflamed Moya's desire to assert herself. Her men seem to be rather brazen with their activities in the merchant quarter for one. I would start there.
Well, okay then. Fine. The sooner this is done, the better. And we get kicked out of the house, it seems. Well, I think that's going to be it for this video, guys. In the next one, we'll go hunt down Moira, and then we will hunt down Axel as well, because I don't like him, and I kind of want to remove him from power and take control over the entire organization. But that's going to be it for this video. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Take care, have yourselves a wonderful evening.